Good day, teacher. My name is Manuel Marquez, and then I present my project proposal. Introductions. In this contest, it is important to explore and use an effective strategy that encourage the development of communication skills in both oral and writing English. The objectives of this Crown Root project is to meet these needs, implementing dynamic and adaptive strategies in order to improve pronunciation and writing in our students. Uh, during this uh, during this educational journey, we will immerse also in a variety of activity and resources that have been created with the aim of promoting active and meaningful learning. This will help to create an enriching and motivating teaching learning environment. Context analysis. When analyzing the mission and vision of Liceo 20 of July, a lot of focus on the strengthening and teaching of the English language within the institution is identified. Also, the institution stand out for its commitment to academic excellence and the comprehensive development of the students. There is no clear emphasis on improving English skills. Despite it is important in today's globalized environment, this lack can create difficulty for students, especially in a world where English is increasingly relevant. Furthermore, the lab also specific objectives to improve the English teaching methodology and limit training of some teacher in the area may represent additional obstacle to effective language learning. Resource questions. How can the use of didactic technologies and activities improve oral and writing expression in the English language effectively? Okay, in this case, implementing this question because I saw the use of technological resources such as a digital board to the project dynamic videos, the use of the speaker to listen to the audio, the use of digital resources and English content platform. And this was a support for elaboration of didactic activities that work with students. General objectives. Improve writing and speaking skill in second grade student at the Lección 20 of Julio educational institution through effective use of didactic technologies and activities. Specific objectives. Identify writing and speaking skill in second grade students at the Liceo 20 of Julio educational institution through effective use of didactic technologies and activities. To develop didactic activities using digital tools to improve the oral and writing expression skill of the second grade student at the Liceo 20 on Julio School. Evaluate oral and writing expression through didactic activities and the use of technologies. Okay, this evaluation rubric provides a detailed framework for evaluating students performing a course. Designed to promote equity and consistency in evaluations. The rubric is structured into four qualification grades, which are superior, high, essential, and low. It with specific criteria and associated perform levels. Its main objective is to establish clear standard, communicated expectations, to students and provides effective feedback for academic development. Cultural sensitivity. During the project, it is important to consider cultural sensitivity, linguistic diversity, and cultural norms. Diversity and effective communication should be celebrated while being aware of the student religious belief. This ensures an inclusive and respectful learning environment. So we establish the following standard to work within the classroom. Respect religious belief, promote linguistic inclusions, create a safe and inclusive environment, respect cultural norms, learning to speak out and respect their tool when necessary. Justification. The implementation of this pedagogical unit arrived from a thorough analysis of the educational needs identified in the school context, focusing on improving pronunciation and reading skill in English due to its growing importance in the globalized environment. This unit provides practical tools and essential resourcing for students to further develop their language skill, preparing them to face modern challenges and actively participate in global society. The topic addressed are relevant and tailored to the specific needs of the students, allowing them to communicate their ideas clearly and accurately in very social and academic context. Okay, in conclusions, it is essential to carry out implementation on this teaching unit to address the needs identified in the students and prepare them adequately to succeed in increasingly globalized and diverse world. Ties of adjectives. The types of adjectives developed were first, we communicated here student will be able to have basic conversation about daily routines, body parts, free times, and profession in English. Second, linguistics. In this, student will be able to expand the English vocabulary in specific areas such as daily routines, body part, fruits, names, and professions. Three, learning the strategies. In the adjective, students will improve the pronunciation and writing of words related to daily routines, body part, phrase, and professions in English through playful pedagogical strategies and audiovisual resources. Four, social, cultural, and attitude aspects. Here, the student will be able to foster appreciation and respect for cultural diversity by exploring different routines, fluid body parts, and profession in English. This promoted inclusion and emphasis. Methodology. The methodology implemented in this teaching unit is based on a communicated and constructive approach supported by linguistic and pedagogical theory. This approach is selected with the purpose of effectively addressing the problems of pronunciation and writing in English language learning. Well, the immersive communicate approach to English according to Ortiz Dalis, it is essential to address areas where students have the greatest difficulties, such as pronunciation and writing. Basis of cognitive learning theory. Uh, these methods consider language not only as a set of grammatical rules, but as an effective communication tool. By focusing on the needs and interests of the student, this approach facilitate the resolution of communicate situation and the development of communicates competence. Um, it should also be noted that according to Sanchez, the constructivist approach to teaching English as a foreign language focuses on acquiring and developing readings comprehension skill through strategies and techniques that allow students to discover and build knowledge. These methods encourage interpretation and exchange of ideas using tools such as concept maps, Venn diagrams, and portfolios to organize and explore content in greater depth. Project proposal. My project had designated play, explore, and learn to speak English. This final project will consist of the creation of collaborative Mueller that represent all the activity related to writing and pronunciation carried out during the semester. Um, Students will collect material from their work, such as writing, pronunciation, exercise, and vocabulary illustration to organize them by subject and design different sections of the Mueller in small teams. Each group will prepare a verbal presentation on their part of the Mueller, highlighting the skill developed and the impact on their English proficiency. Uh, Finally, there will be an exhibition of the Mueller in the classroom or at school, where students can share their work with colleagues and teachers, receive feedback, and celebrate their achievements in language learning. Evaluation criterion. This rubric is designed to provide an objective and clear tool for evaluating various language skills. The criteria evaluated are clarity in pronunciation, intonation, and reading, fluency in pronunciation, spelling, grammar, and cohesion and coherence. Each criterion has three levels of performance: loud, satisfactory, and high. This rubric allows educators to identify areas to stress and areas that need improvement, facilitating fair and consistent evaluation, and guiding the development of personalized teaching strategies to improve student communication skills. Conclusions. Well, in conclusion, the project significantly benefited the students, improving their progress in oral communication and writing, and renewed their motivation to learn English. Their active and enthusiastic participations in activities reflects this commitment. The success of the project highlights the importance of using various teaching strategies, especially with young children, to promote interest and avoid demotivation. Teachers also adapt their methods, introducing more interactive activities such as games, videos, and sound in English with increased student engagement. Thank you for your attention.